I mean, I still need to just back up, I guess, back it up with finish. Speed's been good at times here. The next gen car is a little bit different, but Denny, TRD, JGR, and my whole team at 2311 has really helped me. I guess kind of bridge the gap and get better as a driver here. Bubba's always been really good here too, so having him to lean on has been great as well. So yeah, I mean, just the when we came here in the spring and we unloaded and went out and practiced, I was just blown away with how well the car handled. It certainly made me look a lot better. But from that point on in the race, it was about learning, and the things that I learned here, in some ways I could kind of apply to Richmond. And when we went there the second time around at Richmond, we were much better than we were in the spring. So I'm kind of looking for that same jump in performance, and I think that's very reasonable.
Given your points position, how do you approach this race from a strategic standpoint?
Straightforward. I mean, it's a normal race weekend, honestly. Our goal here in practice is get a good feel on our race car and understand what we need to do, if anything. Hopefully we don't have to do anything to it for qualifying, and just go out there and just execute the qualifying lap, just like any weekend. If we can start up front, a really good pit stall. If we get pit stall 1, it's going to make our day much more manageable for sure.
Will there come a point in the race where you have to make a decision perhaps between sacrificing stage points in order to try to win the race?
I mean, typically the way this plays out, the way this race plays out, I mean, there's really only been a couple guys that have gotten a little crazy with strategy to flip their track position. I don't anticipate a lot of odd place cautions, right? But if they do happen, it's something we'll have to, weigh in our minds. But if we're at the front of the field, like we plan on being, like we're shooting for, right? We're at the front of whatever strategy we will want to be on, right? So that would just give us more options if that arises. But yeah, when it comes down to the end of the race, you got to get a couple spots. You got to be aggressive. I mean, your whole year's on the line, right? You can go out and have a dominant year like Martin's had, and coming into this race and be in a spot like he is. So you got to take advantage of his opportunities when you're this close.
Denny's credited here with making him so much better at road courses this year. Have Toyota, your teammates, helped make you better here?
Yeah, Denny's certainly helped me a lot. Bubba as well. TRD's been very, very helpful in allowing me to get better at the short tracks. The things that Denny looks for at the short tracks has really kind of opened my mind, I guess, a little bit more to short track racing. And I feel like we came here in the spring, I ran a lot better than I did the year before. Then we went to Richmond the second time. I really locked into that one and got some good help from him, and we were leading laps at Richmond too. So yeah, I feel good about what I've learned, and hopefully we're able to apply that to today and tomorrow.
What have you liked here before in past years?
I think some of it's just a sense of direction, right? Like, what do I need to do to have a fast car at the beginning of the run? What do I need to do to take care of it on the long run? I think it's some of that stuff. Some of it maybe is technique. Outside of that, it's not much to talk about, I guess.
Is the relationship with Denny any different this week, given you're going for the same real estate in the championship car?
Disappointed, and so that's
maybe it will be on the racetrack. I don't know. He's always been helpful to us and the team, pushing us to get every last little bit. That hadn't changed one single bit on Monday. Debriefing after Homestead and getting ready for this weekend. So yeah, ultimately, it could turn out we're fighting for the same spot, but it's an interesting and difficult spot for him.